Let's go ahead and jump right into the picks and bans for Monomaniac versus Team Dignitas. Picks and bans is one of the most important aspects of League of Legends. Each team is allowed to ban out 3 champions, which they can either use to focus target a single player on the opposing team, or get rid of champions that really hurt what you want to do in your team composition. Right now we can see that Monomaniac has banned Kog'Maw, Ryze, and Karthus, and Dignitas has banned Udyr, Urgot, and Cassiopeia. Kog'Maw is a very easy ban. I'm a Cutie Pie really likes this champion. He's very good, and Kog'Maw scales very well as the game goes on. Karthus is a champion that Skara can farm up. He can keep that really high 10 CS per minute ratio and just manhandle your team because a farmed Karthus can do a ton of damage. Monomaniac goes ahead and locks in Lee Sin. I do think that's going to be top solo for Zion Spartan. I don't think Nintendo really enjoys the jungle Lee Sin, but by first picking him, you do have that flexibility there. Voyboy actually makes a pick that I really like by going ahead and locking in Olaf. I'm pretty sure that's going to be for Voyboy top. I Will Dominate likes to use more tanky sort of utility jungles like Dr. Mundo and Maokai. I think he plays Shyvana a little bit as well, but Olaf doesn't really fit that kind of playstyle, I don't think. He's more of an aggressive, kind of in-your-face, can turn into a carry. So I do believe that's going to be a Lee Sin versus Olaf top lane. I'm a Cutie Pie locks in Corki, one of those champions he's really familiar with, so it's a really good pickup by them. And I was excited as I was to see the Fizz. I knew it was a little too early for that because you don't want to pick Fizz too early. He's more of a counter pick right now, and when it's your third pick, you want to take your jungler, your support, which they did. They took Riven as their jungler, which Nintendo is really, really fond of. Janna, very strong support right now. And of course, there is the Dr. Mundo for I Will Dominate, confirming the suspicion that it is Olaf top. And it's going to be Locust on Taric. So, Taric, Corki, I see a Graves Janna. If that is the lane, I do think that Corki is going to have the advantage in that lane. Graves might be a little better early on, but once Corki hits 6, he should never be in range to be poked down. Not to mention, he does have the heals from Taric, so he has sustain where Graves does not. So if he's able to farm up, he can launch out some missiles, his ultimate, and kind of poke down Zig a little bit. And it is going to be Graves, so we'll see what Paradoxical is going to have. I see a lot of things open right now. I know he likes to play Morgana, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that pick there. He's a very strong Morgana player, and it's something he picks a lot of. They've banned Cassiopeia, and then, in fact, there is the Morgana pick, so I think that's a great pickup by them. We'll see what Scar's going to use to counteract that, but I think right now, overall, I think Dignitas has a little bit of an advantage. The matchup that I'm really curious to see is Nintendo on Riven versus I Will Dominate on Mundo. They're both very aggressive in counter jungling. Though Riven, her ganks are a little bit better. She does have 2 stuns as opposed to a slow based on a skill shot. So it will be interesting to see how those two kind of counteract each other. And in fact, it's going to be Scar playing Soraka mid, which, interesting matchup against a Morgana, so we'll see how that one has to play out. These guys are going to jump right into the game, so we're just going to wait for that, and I'm looking forward to this one. I hope you guys are too. This is Dignitas versus Monomaniac.